Alright, welcome back everybody. It's turn 23 of Roots, Bloody Roots. And got Construction 4. Asphodel cast Mother Oak, which that's a very Asphodel thing to do, and he told me he was gonna. Shinuyama, this is the AI that's still mucking about. Extra money in my capital, very nice to see. Free fire gems, free gems. And then a bit of sloth. Lost a scout. This does let me see what Abyssia is fielding. So they've got a line formation with these sacreds. And they're divine blessed. So they've got regen and blood bond, which is exactly what was advertised. They've got 2 attacks at 19 damage apiece, and a fire aura and a good amount of protection. So pretty damn tough. Cold will break down their strength, and I do have water magic, so I can see. Well, I might not be able to make the provinces cold, but I'll be able to see what they've got regardless. Oh, and the Divine Blessing was probably their prophet. So? Yeah. So this guy is basically just a bigger sacred. If I can take him out, that'll probably be a significant setback to them. Anyway, and yeah, my scout just watches as he gets killed. And finish some castles and fortresses. As you can see, I've already made a couple of moves here. The big thing is timing. So I ended the non-aggression pact with Abyssia on turn 22, which means that come turn 25, we can attack each other. Oh, let me also look to... Are those guys stealthy? I didn't think that they were stealthy, but if they are, then that could be a pain, to say the least. They're not stealthy. But they do have firepower, which that'll buff his attack and defense. Although their defense is... So they'll get hit with every attack. It's 19... How hard do my sacreds hit? I think that my sacreds also hit for 19. 18 with 2 attacks. So my sacreds will definitely punch through that. Like, they've got enough attacks to make it through. Now, Abyssia's attacks... I should have just kept it open. They hit for 20. And those are mundane weapons against which I have protection 18. So, basically, both of our troops should be able to stand up to each other fairly well. I mean, he has more attacks because he's got the formation fighters. Oh, these are... -2? Oh, okay, I don't... That should be fine. I think. Because I think that means I can fit 4 points to a square, which is still 2 guys. So, he's going to be dishing out 1.5 times as many attacks, but my ace in the hole is going to be the Foul Vapors. And so looking at research... I'm 800 research points away from Foul Vapors, and I'm getting a little less than 400. So it's going to be very tight, but I think that I can do it. So, let's talk about what that means. Well, I'm forging Alquill, Skullmentor, and then the other thing, thanks to the goodies that is Dominion's Enhanced, that I can make this Bowl of Prophecy, which is 25 research. Domains Enhanced adds some artifacts that you can forge, and I will happily do so. It doesn't look like... Well, I mean, there were always artifacts you can forge, but it adds them at lower research levels, so this is Construction 4, and I'm still forging it. I accidentally let my rainmaking run out, so let's go ahead and renew that in my capital. Keep that going for a while, because that's going to be 36 gold a turn, which is better than any alchemy. Make sure to give all of my boosters to dudes, because dudes with boosters do a little bit more research. So you see he's doing 13 research. If I take off the boots, he's only got 11. It's going to be a very tight fit to actually get the Foul Vapors up in 2 turns, but it will be well worth it. I'm forging a Thistle Mace because not only do I need Foul Vapors up, but I'll bring some Nature Gems with me to cast it, but I'll very much prefer it if I can cast Foul Vapors off of Cornucopias. That'll give me a supply bonus, which will be nice to have, and Cornucopia will also let me not have to worry about running out of gems, basically. So, ideally I could have, I'd have Foul Vapors online 1 turn sooner, but it is what it is. I think that timing-wise this should all work out fine. Everybody's going to kind of converge here, and then I'll have to make the call of whether I beeline straight to this province here, or just kind of raid in the countryside. And I'm leaning towards raiding the countryside because basically as long as I'm bordering this province, he has to think about defending it. But once I take it, that concern no longer applies. And if I actually go to fight it, then he's going to be sending out all sorts of assassins to fuck with me. So that's my plan. We'll see if I need to change it, but... I can't actually recruit scouts anymore now that's between 2 castles, because those guys drained all of its recruitment points. Or not resources. Which is totally fine. Let's see. Can go ahead and grab a few more of these. We'll certainly need them. I do want more earth, but that's just the way it is. Alright, let's go ahead and buff up some of the PD around here. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and skip the Sacreds in the capital so I can just get PD up to 6 everywhere. It's a nice threshold to achieve. A lot of events turn off at 6, and while I theoretically have luck scales, if I don't have to tempt fate, then I won't. Oh, this is a thing. Friendly Civilization. I haven't actually gotten that many of these turn. It's a small perk of this race. I said these turn, I meant this game. I haven't even bothered recruiting the shamans because I've got better Astral. Other people would be super jealous though. I've found that this nation has a lot more friendly tribes, which is just a nice perk. That means that you pay a little bit less on PD. So I'm going to spend basically all of my money because it's not doing me any good just sitting in my treasury. And I'm going to converge here. That'll take me to next turn. Next turn, I will forge cornucopias to the extent that I'm still able to go and research Foul Vapors, and then the turn after that, it will be fucking go time. Alright, let's send our scouts out and about. Nabah's actually got some size to it. I have not found Nabah itself unless I found it and lost it because of their silly Dominion effect. You can follow along with my search for Nabah. But it's supposed to be some type of like hidden paradise or something, so that seems thematic. I don't think Nabah is one of these, but I might as well check. Just curious more than anything else. Let's wait. Let's have you wait over there. Yeah. Alright, let's see who's over here. There's gotta be someone over here. But I don't know who. Who else is in this game? Chen Shi is somewhere around here. Shiniyama's been killed by Ryugo, who has a presence somewhere. So yeah, I guess it must be Chen Shi who's taking up whatever land Nabah isn't taking up, but then this is much too much land for just one nation. And I don't think Nabah has this entire continent. Huh. Alright. Here's the border between Eryu and Satis. My scout's getting poisoned, so he's not going to be able to see much longer, but I can get a better idea for the exact size of Satis. There's Asphodel itself. I want to keep scouts near the border of this war, partially because I just want to see how it goes down, partially because they're less likely to get patrolled out if there's a battle going on, because whoever won the battle will have more important things to do than just patrol, and partially because I want to keep Asphodel honest. Like, he did actively drag me into this war, and I want to make sure he's doing his part. And if he's not, then I'll go up to him and be like, hey, what gives? Eryu still hasn't dealt with that throne. I guess they're in no rush to do so. Now, Abyssia has a lot of resources that they can bring to bear, but they are limited by, like, only their capital can recruit their sacreds. At this point, they should have some summons, like, they'll almost certainly bring some fire elementals to fight me. I'm not worried about fire elementals because my sacreds have magic weapons. Let's see, looking back at that battle, sorry, this is a long turn. They had 56 sacreds. And in contrast, I've got there's 59 sacreds in this place, another 30 coming up, then that's another 24, and recruiting 3 more. Oh, I can recruit another one. Yeah, let's take it away from here because that's too far away, and bring them up over here. Actually, let's, just in case, like, I want to have some force over here just in case Jotunheim decides to backstab me. So I'm going to have a good number of sacreds in this spot that's going to be kind of my launching point. And I'm really just hoping that our sacreds are an even trade and he has no match for foul vapors, which I think it should be oh hey, there's Nabah playing Rocket League now. This should be a good matchup, so we'll see. Alright, sorry about the long term. It's about to get exciting. And yeah, I owed you some combat, and I hope to soon deliver. See you on turn 24.